so long it's like alchemy.
That's not a broke Nick Cannon. It's former Warrior assistant coach Stephen Silas filling in Charlotte for their coach who's on a leave of absence. Quinn Cook would get the start early on. Look at the spacing. Kemba Walker's like, nah, I'm not leaving Klay. So you see the little jam up, the traffic jam and the turnover. So right away the spacing, or lack thereof, apparent with Quinn Cook in the game. Now Draymond was also out with a sore shoulder. Look at KD split the passing lane, then the kick out to Klay for the three ball. And tonight was really about Kevin Durant running the show. Now, at least once a game he has one of these turnovers. It's just a lack of awareness. Kemba Walker may be the quickest little guard in the league. What do you think he's going to do? He's going to jump the passing lanes, the easy one from Kemba. Comes down the court and puts the duck on his butt. In and out dribble, but they can't finish the play to get it on. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. But it's kind of funny to see the rookie get humbled a little bit. He's got a little cocky swagger. Nick Batum, who was once an elite defender, really just a shell of himself, honestly. Too many injuries, and I just don't know how much he loves basketball. Now, I don't know why we doubled Dwight Howard. Honestly, let him shoot. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist has repaired the jumper a little bit, but he's still a bust. He's still a bust. Let's keep it real here. Now I'm gonna get on JaVale. Klay, great left-handed drive. JaVale just stands there flat-footed. Klay anticipating the lob, and then it results in a turnover or a 24-second shot clock because JaVale just completely asleep on the offensive end. There he is getting a little block, but this was just really the underlining story of the game was JaVale and his lack of awareness in this game. There's Kidd-Gilchrist driving baseline, MKG, the number 2 pick in his draft class, y'all. Jordan, how many whiffs can you have? I know it ain't baseball, but damn. So KD, high post, running the offense. Quinn Cook's going to curl around. Remember, this is his boy, and he performed well. He played 22 minutes. I was surprised to see him start. He hit 2 threes, 3 assists. He was a little nervous to start the game, and you can tell the reason why he didn't go pro right away is he just didn't measure out. He's under 6 feet, not very long, probably has small hands, and then KD just doing what God gave him, right? That's not right. Some of the baskets he was making early on were just demoralizing because there's nothing you can do. You can play as good of defense as you want. Nothing's going to stop it. And you could tell Klay really enjoyed handling the ball more, and KD really enjoyed the opportunity to be the undisputed leader of this team. Now watch this. He's just having fun. Watch the snake dribble. And that's really what it's called. I'm not taking no shots at him. That's called a snake dribble. The wrap around off the screen and the pull up, and things were just coming very easy and very smooth. Charlotte, not a lot of fight. Iguodala understands with Steph out, he's going to have to take this shot. Iguodala's probably going to be on the hook for 4 or 5 more shots per game, depending on the minutes he plays while Steph is out. He didn't hit that. He's going to have to find his rhythm, but at least he understands this. Again, Batum, a plus defender, gets crossed over. Now peep Klay on the sidelines. Klay's celebration better than the move. China Klay in Charlotte. Now I wonder how Livingston feels about not getting the start here. And watch him, he hustles, and then watch him with a little Mike Tomlin action. You see him kick the foot out there at Batum to end the quarter. So Sean, maybe not the conservative man we think he is, but I wonder if he feels some type of way about young Quinn Cook getting the nod on ESPN. Now this is one of those jumpers where you're like, oh, don't ever shoot that again. Look at this. In rhythm, pull up. And that's just one of those things that I test as a coach where you're like, oh, that's not for you, bro. Don't shoot that shot, okay? And Charlotte, I thought they were better defensively. No communication on the back screen results in a layup line dunk for Sean. And Charlotte, they don't have a lot of scorers. They don't have a lot of defenders. Mike, what do you got? Now watch Klay with this little hezzy dribble. You see that little hezzy? That's his new favorite move. And then Nick, you know what he's going to do. He's going to let it fly. Peep the bench, and he's the new momentum swinger, right? When he hits a shot, it just swings things. Then Michael Carter-Williams, remember the rookie of the year with 1 of 2 blown layups in this game. Swaggy the Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf head fake and then gets it with the hand in the face, and they're gonna get teed up on the bench. They need to calm down. That's what Swaggy do. Now, one thing I noticed about Ig is he doesn't finish with his left hand. You see him go back to the right hand there, and that's because he's such a high riser and a dunker in his early years. He dunked everything. He never had to use his left hand. Here he gets the steal, and what does he do? He uses the right hand on the break. But as the bounce betrays him and, his elevation leaves, he's going to have to learn to scoop and flip with the left hand at times. Now, Klay, watch how thirsty he is for this assist. Bell misses the dunk. Look at Klay. He's like, I wanted that assist. That's cool. That's cool. I like him enjoying the pass. And then here we go. Quinn Cook corner. KD looking for him all the way. That's the second 3 on the night. And I was impressed with the youngster, man. Undersized, but he did well to stay in front of Kemba Walker, and then hands of stone to Dwight Howard at the rim. Some things will never change. Dwight's hands, they're never going to get soft. And this is the next step for Nick, is the head fake and get to the rim. I've clowned his elevation, but that still won't stop him from getting to the line and drawing contact. So he chipped in well, but tonight was about this man. Look at the one-footer at the free throw line. I love him in that area. He's virtually unguardable. And if he continues to play in that area, we're going to hear MVP whispers, man. Look at him. He was just having fun. You could tell he really enjoyed the extra responsibility. Look at him directing traffic, screen, Clay, corner ball. And this was coming a little bit too easy. I was kind of worried they would fall asleep. Towards the end of the half, Kemba Walker woke up. He showed some damn pride. Now, he thought he was going to get fouled. He knocked it down anyway. But he went on like an 8-0 run here or something, and he's a very nice player. It's a shame his talents are being wasted on this team of draft pick busts that Michael Jordan has accumulated. But he gave him a little push. Second half, see a little more of Quinn Cook here. He can shoot the ball. Like, my eyes tell me he's confident in his shot, and it looks good. So he will give us some spacing when he's out there. More handling from Clay, and then his first ever behind-the-back pass of his career. He only had 3 assists on the night. He should have had 4, though, if Bell finished the dunk. But Clay, everybody really having fun. Now here's Quinn Cook, gets baseline on a quick defender, and then Jordan Bell, the extra pass, wide open, slim at the top, got it. Now, Jordan Bell is special when it comes to defending the rim. The verticality, and then look how high he gets. He blocks shots almost with his armpits, but what it does is it makes him susceptible to getting cracked in the face as he did right there. But here's kind of like a barometer of moving your feet for a big man. Kemba Walker, like I said, maybe the quickest guard in the league. Now, he gets Bell in the air and he fouls him, but he didn't blow by him. So it lets you know once he learns and he has more discipline and maturity, he's going to be able to switch out and stay on pretty much any guard in the league. Here's Kemba getting to the rim again, and Quinn Cook, you see, stayed in front. Bell finished it up, but Quinn was there and really made the play. And then this is just fun to see out here, these guys moving the ball, the old man running the floor and getting rewarded for it. There was really no transition defense in Charlotte last night. As you see the OG Paul Silas looking like a burnt Muhammad Ali. Now, here was the real interesting part of the game. See JaVale call for the ball. It's like, why would I give you the ball there, JaVale? Here's the screen. Now he doesn't look and completely misses the pick and roll for the dunk, and KD is frustrated, okay? So JaVale, this was like I said, the most interesting part. He's yelling at him, and the announcers were like, KD had the right to be upset. JaVale's like, my bad. I do have to look when I roll. I do, right? Isn't that the only reason I'm in the game offensively? Anyway, so next time down, look at them scream at JaVale. You're on the wrong side, JaVale. You're on the wrong side, JaVale. Clay's like, it doesn't really matter. I'm still going to get buckets. I don't know what you call that finish. That was some like Washington State type of layup right there. But look at Iguodala. Iguodala's like, JaVale, what are you doing? Right? So he's completely asleep on offense, and the Warriors players starting to show real frustration. Next play down. This is just not right here. He's just making MJ proud with the triple threat and then the Euro step around Dwight at the rim. KD, it was like the game was in slow motion for him. But I think ultimately the Warriors players love JaVale as a person. I think he's very likable and he's a good teammate, so they want this for him. And they force-fed him the ball a little bit and did things to rebuild his confidence. They know, look at, there's Iguodala again. He's like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing, right? And so they ran a lob play here. Watch this. This is his patented move, right? Just to give his confidence a boost, because he's a guy that he needs to be patted on the back. You can't scold JaVale too much or he'll completely check out.
So they're in the penalty.
But I'm not a leader, though. That's great leadership from KD. Now look at Iguodala get cracked in the jaw with an elbow. And I think he thought about really complaining and throwing a tantrum, but being the adult in the room, look at him recheck himself, dial back in, and then this is a trend we've seen all year. When Iguodala gets mad, Iguodala's going to make a play. Whoop! Skip to Malou and then gets to the free throw line. But I just want to shout him out for keeping his composure and being the leader that he is by setting an example of just playing through the bad calls. Now, Nick Batum is very Iguodala-like in the sense that he's a reluctant scorer. He's a better shooter than Ig ever was, but he just only shoots like when he has to. Clay, that's a different story, right? The in and out dribble and the pull-up. And in times past, man, that would have been a shot off the catch, right? I have a feeling he's going to continue to expand on this, especially with Steph out. Now watch him read the help. He comes over the screen. Up, they're both there. He knows where the pass goes. S-Dot, once again, the beneficiary at the rim. Charlotte had one last push in him, the awkward Jeremy Lamb, another lottery pick who hasn't panned out. And I found it disturbing that their new rookie, Malik Monk, couldn't get in the rotation. You look at these scrubs and their rookie couldn't play. I think there's something going wrong in Charlotte. Kemba Walker, the 3. And look, it's a single-digit game. Charlotte knows, though. They're like, hey, man, we just came to see Steph. Clay. And I mean, as pretty as his shot is, his pull-ups right there at the free throw line, I don't know what it is, man. It's on some different stuff. But if it goes in, it goes in. Swaggy, with the game kind of not put away yet, hits a big fadeaway off the curl. I like that look for him. And then Klay with the shake your head shot, right? Look, he starts turning before he even catches the ball. His 4-3 on the night, 22 points to widen this to double digits. And then KD's like, y'all must have forgot who the Reaper is. You know what I'm saying? We got one MVP out. We still got another one. Triple threat, it's wet in MKG's face. And Golden State rolls KD's second career triple-double as a Warrior. 35, 11, and 10. Don't quote me on that, but something crazy like that. We got Detroit Friday night's going to be a real challenge. Zaza hurt his shoulder early in the game and did not return. Draymond, you know he's going to be back in Michigan. I'm out, Joe.